Got our sports right here with Robert Garcia. Tell me, man, it's the name was Lipinets. So obviously, looking at kind of Lomachenko, you guys were like talking about Linares. Is Lipinets kind of that? Still kind of hold that weight. I mean, he is undefeated. It is a new weight class. It still kind of hold weight as a suitable contender for you guys.
Look, it's going to be a hell of a fight. You know, Lipinets is a solid 140 pounder. Mikey's a champion that's been moving up from featherweight. Lipinets is a big 140 pounder, so it's a big challenge. You know, Mikey loves those challenges. You know, if Linares wasn't able to happen early this year, then Mikey wanted the best challenge out there, and Lipinets was the next big challenge. So that's why we're here.
The talks with Golden Boy regarding the Linares fight, did it make it seem like it's a sure thing as far as if you guys both win your next fight, as far as happening this summer?
I believe so. Look, Mikey just said, you know, that both Golden Boy and Mikey himself agreed that it'll probably be a bigger fight, maybe towards the summer. So you know, people have to wait a few months later. That's it. You know, they both have fights coming up. Linares fights in January, and then Mikey 2 weeks later. So it definitely has everything in, you know, on paper for the fight to happen as early as June or July. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, we definitely want that fight. I know Mikey wants that fight, and so does Golden Boy. It's an easy fight to make. So I think it's gonna happen.
Looking at obviously another name that's always talked about with Mikey is Lomachenko. I know you saw the Rigondeaux fight. What were your thoughts on that and how that ended?
Lomachenko's just a smaller guy. You know, he's a 130 pounder. He has to move up to 135, and if he does, is to do what Mikey's doing right now, to look for bigger challenges. I don't think he's big enough for 135, but if he does it, it's for the challenge. Just like Mikey moving up to 140, it's going to be just for the challenge. I see Linares happening. I don't see Lomachenko happening soon. You know, he looked really good against Rigo. He did what he had to do. It's not his problem. Rigo was too small. The fight was made, and he did his job. That's why he's still pound for pound one of my favorite fighters, if not my favorite fighter. You know, he does what he has to do, even if the fighters are smaller, moving up in weight, whatever it is, he's doing his work. I think it's a great opportunity to fight somebody like him, to show what Mikey can really do. And for him, a big challenge to move up in weight and challenge Mikey. It'll just be a huge fight.
It does seem like, because I feel like Mikey is that guy. I feel like Lomachenko's that guy who's like, just who's the next best. You know what I mean? I think they're kind of both licking their chops to fight each other. Not to say that they think the fight's easy at all, but it's more like I want to test myself.
Yes, I think so too. Look, just like Mikey moves up in weight and looks for big challenges, I think Lomachenko's up for all those challenges too. Since I had my gym in Oakland and he was training in my gym, I know he always wanted the best challenges out there. He didn't want to fight guys that nobody knew who they were. You know, obviously there's fights that haven't been made because of the promotion or the TV name, so it's not his fault. But he's up for any challenge. So I know the way he is, and he'll fight anybody. He'll fight Mikey if Bob Arum and Mikey come to an agreement. He will fight Mikey.
With the footwork of both these guys, I feel like is excellent. Like with Garcia and Lomachenko, I think is there a way to like beat footwork, like to train beating footwork?
It's not easy, you know. It's not easy, but when you have a bigger guy Mikey's going to be the way bigger guy, and Mikey uses his jab very well, and Mike, you know, Loma could do as much footwork as he wants, with Mikey's jab, holding him off and just timing him for the right punch, that right moment. I think Mikey's going to be too big for Loma.
Tell me, man, just kind of last question on the Rigondeaux fight. Were you surprised that he quit? Do you believe he really had a hand injury, or was it more kind of frustration?
It's possible that his hand was injured, but fighters fight with broken hands. Fighters finish fights. I think he was just frustrated. He just couldn't do nothing. He just couldn't even touch Loma, you know. And I think that was going to happen for the remainder of the fight. So he just decided to say that's it. I'm not saying he didn't have an injured hand. He probably injured it in training, but fighters finish fights, you know, with injured hands, broken jaws, you know, whatever it is. I think it was more about him just frustrating and knowing that he had no chance.